Hey everybody, Dave Cook, D'Franco Painting Wallpaper here, and we're here in our shop and doing some troubleshooting on a wallpaper. So this is the label of the wallpaper that came off of it, and we have the instructions that came with it also. We just got done installing this paper in a place in Northbrook, and even though it says Candace Olson, it's from Kravet. Same number, you can look it up that way. So we installed it, and the customer had sent us pictures a couple days after the fact. And there was some issues with, they call it like blotching, those darker colors on there. And then there seemed to be some discoloration issues. So we just went up there yesterday. It's a two-part video, so I'm gonna just series this next one into the on-site video on it. So this piece, half of it is actually, we didn't touch it, half of it we did, because we were playing with it a little bit. So I'll show you, from the roll, that's what it looks like right off of the roll. Lighting may not be great. Let me play that light. So that's what it looks like off the roll. So this other side, because the customer just took a lot of pictures and they were concerned about the dark splotches and then like streaks on the paper. So on the other side of the paper, you can kind of see like where we got it wet, the darker spots throughout the paper are definitely darker. They didn't go away after they dried. And then you can see it depending on the light. I don't know if it's right there. You can kind of see right in this area here. I don't know if it's gonna show in the video or not, but depending on how you look at it, this whole area, we just did a quick test and we put a small piece of wallpaper adhesive. Literally, we rubbed it on our finger and then kind of smeared it real quick. And then took a clean sponge, it was a brand new sponge, got it with water on there. We just did warm water and wiped it. And at first, this whole area turned dark colors. The areas, again, these stayed dark. All these little splotched areas, they stayed dark as they were. And then where we put the wallpaper adhesive on there, man, I wish that would, I don't know if you can well, you can kind of see it's a shiny spot. It's actually darker. So even though we washed it, and then we washed it again, and then I tried using, I diluted wallpaper, the gel diff. And I put like 1 drop in a gallon of water just to kind of see maybe because it's a cleaner, we can get that adhesive look off, but it did not. It permanently stained it. And then you're gonna see in the video, same exact thing. This one isn't as bad depending on how you look at it. So, man, maybe you can see it, maybe not. So just those areas where that you can see that streak on there, that same dark area showed up on almost every other, like where they're seamed together. The places on these, the seams all got darker. And there's a couple places like above the sink where we wiped the countertop when we were done, and where we wiped the countertop. Those have some dark spots too. We've been in contact with the Candace Olson Kravet, and they haven't been too responsive as of yet. This product itself, when you're installing it, it says paste the wall or paste the product. We pasted the wall, and we used Roman 234 clear adhesive. We didn't thin it. We just did a quick mix so we could use it. We pasted two areas or 2 sheets. So this stuff was 28 inches wide. So we did, about 3 rollers, and then we put a piece up and then the next one. I can put, Anthony did a time lapse. So I can put the time lapse on here. You can see how we put it up. So he didn't use a smoother because originally I thought maybe because of the plastic smoother, maybe it burnished the paper or the ink, but he didn't use one. He just used the brush like it says. But even with pasting the wall, he didn't say he got any adhesive on there, and there's no indication that it is, but you can just see you can see the smear. So those areas where it got wiped, from the sponge, it's like adhesive residue. It says you can wash it. It says as long as, there's that. Clean water, white cloth, and sponge. Wipe with clean water and sponge to prevent residue from drying on the surface, which is exactly what we did. Changing the water, every sponge, we just go to the sink. So we wipe the panel once, rinse, come back and wipe it again. So we did it after every panel, and still didn't go away. So you'll see the video next, and then the time lapse of Anthony putting it up so you can see what it looks like. This is the second time we've had this paper, and the last time we did this paper, it wasn't much better. It wasn't as bad as this time because there was a lighter color, but you still saw it. This one, I would say part of these dark splotches, even though the places where it got wet is definitely darker, the other parts of the paper, you can definitely see it. It almost looks like parchment paper, you know, has that variation of tone in there. So that's what I would say as far as Kravet. If we got the call, I wouldn't install it personally. It's not worth the pain in the butt. You know, we want the wallpaper to look good. We want your room to look good. So if there's an update as far as Kravet coming back and saying there was maybe a defect or something, we'll let you know, put it in the comments or make a new video and amend it. But as of right now, pretty much it's a wallpaper install failure as far as their perspective goes. Realistically, from our perspective too, because I should be able, unless it's silk, I should be able to take a damp cloth when it says it's washable and be able to wash it. You know, the other issue with the washability is this is going over a sink. So if this is over a sink, there's a towel bar right here, which there is. So if someone washes their hands and gets the water on there, or if they haven't getting all the soap off, the soap gets on there, or if they're cleaning, is all that stuff going to stain the paper too? I don't know, but that's my question about it. So honestly, from my perspective right now as an installer and what we've seen, I wouldn't put this stuff up. Other people may have had better results. Love to hear about it if you have. But that's our review and our opinion from this Candace Olson Kravet wallpaper. All right, I'll put the time lapse, and then I'll put the video of the walk around of the install itself. All right, we are here checking out a powder room we just did. This is the paper Candace Olson. That is the pattern, run, repeat, all the information and instructions. That we're gonna roll, have it pasting the wall. It is wipeable, it is washable. Just don't over soak it, don't let the paste get on it. So Anthony did this a couple days, it's a week ago now. So throughout the wall, there's consistent inconsistencies of these dark spots that are almost everywhere. Wall was pasted, nothing was on the surface, but yet everywhere where there's a seam, it's a dark spot. And some of them are worse than others. Definitely these areas. It's above the sink, but it really hasn't been used, so it's nothing like there's soap and water on here. But these same areas show in that corner, and then that corner and that wall. So we're not 100% sure. Again, damp sponge was the only thing that was used. We didn't use any soap, we didn't use any product, anything on there, so it was just wiped. More for handprints than anything else, because it was, again, paste the wall. So we just want to verify what all these spots are. We're 100% sure. So video, we'll send it in. It said Kravet, but this also says Candace Olson. So we'll figure out what that is, and we'll go from there.